Welcome back to the Nestor Alejandro YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about goals for 2021. Now, we're less than a couple of days away from 2020 finally ending. Thank goodness. We all know that we want this year to end, but some are saying that 2021 is going to be just about the same as 2020, which is really a shame, but today we're not going to be thinking that way. We're going to think that 2021 is going to be a brand new year, brand new me, the things that normally people tell themselves. But what people fail to do is establish goals, which is what we're going to be talking about today. I want to share some of my goals for 2021, and hopefully that will give you some inspiration as to maybe what goals you would want to set for yourself for the next year. I have a poster behind me, and the video will show specifically what's on that poster, but I have it in 4 sections. The 4 sections of my life that I consider most important. So first, there's fitness, then I have social media and YouTube, I also have education and college life, and finally, I have everything else. So, for fitness, a couple of things I have written on my poster is that I want to weigh 170 pounds. That is my ideal weight that I've been wanting to weigh for a long time. I've always been underweight, so that is something I've been really pushing to achieve. I've gained 15 pounds in the last year, which is amazing for me personally. I also have on there typical strength level. I want to get to 725, which is your big 3, deadlift, squat, and bench press. It's the cumulative score of all of them. Currently, it's at 675, and I want to get it to 725 before the end of next year. And then, of course, I have other things on there. For example, I want to play intramural soccer at the college, and I want to run a 5K in under 25 minutes. Simple things. Anything goes. Either you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight like I do. Just make sure to have a plan, which is something I do want to talk about, but in another video. Now, for the second section, I have is social media and YouTube. YouTube is something that I really want to push for this year. So that's why my 2 biggest goals on there is that I want to get 500 subscribers for the end of 2021. And I also want to grow my Instagram platform because Instagram is super big in pushing influencers and people who really want to make it out into the world. So I'm at 600 and something followers. I want to get it to 1,000. That's pretty reasonable. I think I can do it, especially with the connections that I'm going to be making this year. And then 2 little things. I also want to get 1K views. I have a video that's almost at 600 views, which is pretty cool, considering I only have 100 subscribers. And I also want to meet a lot of people through social media and Twitter. I also want to grow my Twitter as well. I have one, surprisingly. So that's that. Now, the third section is my college life, my education. It's something extremely important to me. So that's why my biggest goals is that I want to get all A's, at least a 3.5 GPA, which means 1 or 2 B's, but nothing too crazy. I got all A's and B's last semester, and I want to continue that in spring of 21 and fall of 21 as well. Now, I also want to get a job at the college, specifically an orientation leader. I also want to participate in an actual basketball game, like go see an NC State basketball game. Global effect, by the way, that would be insane. Lastly, I also want to receive scholarships, but in order to do that, I need to apply myself and apply for the scholarships. And I've done that before, and I can definitely do it again. Now, lastly, this section is probably the most fun for me. It's everything else, which is nicknamed for me my bucket list. It is goals I see I can do in 2021 that are going to be checked off my bucket list. So, I want to visit 5 new cities in the United States. I definitely want to travel a lot more now that I have the opportunity to. And I've been saving up some money. I can go into seeing new places that I've never seen before. I want to see snow. I've never seen snow before, so I want to see snow. And then another example would be going to a concert. I've actually never been to a concert before. So that's something I definitely want to do in 2021. There is a lot of space in my posters, as you can see. And that's because there's so many other things that I can think of that I want to do after I accomplish all these things. For example, I've added on there I want to do cold showers and I want to read books. There's so many other things I want to do, like write a blog. I can jump and dunk. I work on that. There's so many things I can try. But I started small, which is the biggest recommendation I have for you. Please do not set so many goals for you. I have a lot of goals on my poster, but I'm only doing 1 or 2 at a time. Because if you overwhelm yourself with all these things that you want to do, you will not be able to set a concrete plan in order to achieve them, and then you'll just give up. And that's the last thing you ever want to do. You don't want to give up. So my advice is create a plan, or a poster if you will. Tackle 1 or 2 at a time and come up with a plan for each of them, and you will accomplish all the goals you set out for in 2021. Setting a plan is only half the battle. Now doing it is the other half. And I believe in you. If you're subscribed to the Nestor Alejandro channel, all of you should be able to accomplish your goals. And that's all it for me, really. This is just a little update on my goals of 2021. Definitely keep you updated if I accomplish them. You'll see them in my weekly vlogs that I'm definitely going to do in 2021. I put it on the poster. I have to do it because it's on my poster. That's it for me. Thank you very much. This was Nestor Alejandro, and I'll see you soon. Peace.